And another part of the joy of the holidays is getting my my closest friends and buddies from Fox Business together, including some very familiar faces you see. We got Mike Norman, we've got Lizzie Wicked McDonald, and we've got Dennis Neal, our newest entry here. We love Dennis. Dennis, Henry, you begin with you. This shopping season, so far looking good. Did it get any more wind at its back today?
I think it really did. I think people are feeling better. One thing is we are tired of fear. We have fear fatigue. Another thing is we're tired of uncertainty. And today we just got a real certainty here that things are changing. And it's not just the tax deal, Neil. It's that we saw high-spending ultra-liberals who seemed invincible less than 2 years ago utterly vanquished, and the president helped that happen. And that means that everything from here changes. Everything from here might be different from what it's been the past 2 years.
Mike, what do you think?
Well, he might be right about that, because next year we could have a little bit of turbulence, because a lot hasn't been accomplished. I mean, the omnibus...
See, every time someone says something nice, every time someone, you know...
It is better. You know, you had a guest on earlier, Mark Zandi, who I think made a very good point about the stock market going up. That's also a very major asset of most households.
So let's leave it at the good stuff. Leave it at the good stuff.
Spending. Next year, Neil, the debt ceiling, it's going to be a big issue. And, you know, that could create some turbulence. For now, I agree. Let's enjoy it. It's Christmas. Let's enjoy it.
Oh, please. All right. You don't believe that.
I do believe it.
Please. Okay. Lizzie.
You know, I feel like taxpayers for 2 years were really worried that these tax rates would go away and they would rise. And so, you know, I just feel like the American people were on the edge of their seats saying, look, everybody else got a bailout. Can't you just keep the status quo? Can't you just cut us a break? So now I feel like finally they've gotten something that the American people needed all along. And so I'm giving you, by the way, we've gotten a present for you that every president should have on his desk. This you should have on your desk when you do your State of the Union. It is the Chia Lincoln. As you grow the economy, Mr. President, you can watch your Chia Lincoln grow.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Merry Christmas.
The Chia Lincoln. You know, you don't see this kind of stuff going on at CNBC.
No, they really don't.
And there,
Truth, justice, and the Chia way.
there it is.
Don't forget to give
for
him the
those of you who
green hair
don't
dye.
know, Lizzie was my running mate. If there were to be a ticket, boy, we would be a ticket, right?
Yeah, we really would.
McDonald,
No
Italian
bacon, no
and
vote.
Irish, and the cheapest SOBs on the planet would be running the country.
That's right.
We'd go far.
That's
I mean,
right.
we'd give everyone in the country a Chia pet.
I agree.
I mean,
and our campaign motto.
actually, the hair does look like mine.
Yeah, you can watch it grow.
Minus the green. It could easily.
The Chia
green dye.
Cavuto. That's
Then
what
he
we
had
gotta
said
have.
that my hair is a Chia pet. You know, you shouldn't be laughing, Mike. Dennis, let me ask you the Chia thing. I mean, we are seeing people buying more stuff. We are seeing people that, you know, not necessarily cheap kind of nonsensical gifts like Lizzie thoughtlessly bought me, but it also people are upping the ante. Look at what's going on at Tiffany and Cartier and Nordstrom's and even
trampled in the 30 Rock Mall yesterday when I was shopping. Remember 2 years ago, remember at the meltdown, people were leaving Tiffany or barely shopping or leaving with a plain brown paper bag. They didn't want to show anything. I don't see any plain bags going out. I see big brands. I see all
Where were you leaving where you had a plain brown bag?
Any number of high-end brands there, Neil.
See, that was tacky.
Yeah.
And not in keeping with the season.
We're going to have a Christmas upside surprise, and you're going to see stocks rise even more in January, despite that they've gone up a surprising amount,
Mike,
even in bad September.
You're not buying that, right?
Well, the market has gone up a lot already, and seasonally, this is a good time for the market.
Well,
but
isn't
Neil,
that Gasparino has been saying, Charlie Gasparino, that it's like a coiled spring. We got a lot going on
That's
here.
right.
It's a perfect storm.
No more the fear that a meltdown will come.
And I'll tell you, it's going to pop because once that $2 trillion on the balance sheet for the companies and banks gets released into the economy, where else is it going to go? It's going to go into the stock market, and who knows where else.
So Mike's wrong.
I think Mike is wrong. Sorry,
Mike's
Mike.
right. Look, all these big guys, these big names who make million-dollar salaries, far more than we make, and who would have been affected by the tax increase, they've been wrong. Peter Schiff at Euro Pacific. Harry Denton, John Lakis, all these money managers said the Dow's going to 4,000. It didn't happen, and it ain't going to
Mike
happen.
said that timing, it might go there
anyway. In March of 09, I was very, very bullish when they enacted the stimulus.
You're very defensive.
In March of 09, Neil, the market's up 80%. I called that move.
Okay, all right. I'm not picking on you. No one's picking on you. It's all about me, isn't it? It's all right. Guys, have a great, great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much for joining us outside in the cold. And thanks, I guess, for the gift. I wonder if I could sort of re-gift that or something. All right, honey.